Hey, 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 welcome to another Valley Forged. And today I'm talking about the GreatCarve Enclosure. This is the enclosure I always wanted. And so when GreatCarve reached out to me and said, "Hey, you want to check this out?" I was like, yeah. This is like exactly the enclosure that I've been looking for. And timing is hilarious because, now I have the Rolly Lasermatic MK2 30 watt, which has a case. I just find it hilarious. But this is exactly the case. If you've got a laser and you want a case that not only you can see from every angle, which is perfection in my opinion, it's just the way to go, and it keeps down so much noise, so much better than all the other flimsy cases that you see out there, enclosures that you see out there, on Amazon or whatever. This, it almost knocks the sound out. It's really, really good. Pricey, yes. I mean, have you priced acrylic lately? It's expensive, and there's a lot of acrylic used to make this machine. So I'm going to go over everything. I'm going to go through it and whatnot, let you take a look at it. I also wanted to tell you, after you watch my video, you can roll over to Ventari, and he also did a review on this. So I guess we got him sent around the same time. I've had this for a while, but it is coming out on the February 28th. So whenever you're watching this video, it's in pre-order right now. You get a little bit of money off. But February 28th, 2024 is the actual release date. And let's go over it. As I said before, you can see from any side, the noise reduction. Oh, but one thing before I go any further. This company also makes scratch acrylic and scratch leather. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you some examples that I did for the scratch acrylic. And they have some metallic colors and different. This stuff is super cool. And those of you that love doing engraving, this is a game changer. I mean, the black looks so like antique looking and cool. I'm really glad, I wasn't expecting that when from this company, and then when I saw that, they sent some of that to me. I'm really glad. That is definitely going to come into use for me. Here, let's take a look at some of that, some of what they're showing. I mean, you can, you guys watch this channel. If you don't, like, subscribe, all that. I talk about laser everything. I am not a huge engraver. I don't do that much. This is so easy and so fun that I will find myself wanting to use this a lot. Not only that, because of my testing of engraving lately, it has really got me more into it. So we're going to look at that at the end of this review. And like I said, again, I'll put a link for Ventari's review of this. If you're looking to get one, use one of our links is fine. I don't really care. So here, let me go over a couple of things, in person, showing you the enclosure, and then we'll get back to the scratch acrylic. All right, so now we're taking a look at the GreatCarve in use. I have the Creality 10 watt Pro. I just did a video on that. I've done a few actually. And actually, one of the really nice things about it is how quiet it is. But in this case, it is uber quiet. That's one of the things I do like about this case. Listen to the difference. I'm going to lift up the lid. Just listen to the difference. And it's one of the things they do mention on their site is just how much quieter it is. About 50% quieter, and I will say, it seems even more than that. it is really nice being able to see what's going on basically from any angle. You can, yeah. I haven't run into this yet, but I would say the one issue that I would probably worry about getting materials in and out. You know, usually if you have something in the front here that opens, it's easy to shove in materials at a good angle to get underneath your gantry. Here, I mean, look how big. It's absolutely huge opening. But, you know, if your gantry is up here, you may have trouble getting stuff in. You're going to have to push it all the way to the back. Just something to think about. This is a lot of acrylic. I mean, just look how much acrylic is there. That's most of your cost right there. I mean, that's just, it's a ton. But you can see from everywhere, it's very strong. It's sturdy, well built. I built a really strong table because, you know, I've got really fast lasers going in here and I need it to be solid. Wow, yeah, that sound difference is huge. So, I mean, there's really not a lot to say. I mean, it's a nice case. It takes a while to put together, but once you got it together and you have it, it keeps everything quiet. It looks great. The airflow seems really nice. Easy to get my cables in. Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what you would think it is. I think the main thing for anybody thinking about getting this is size. Just making sure that once you put your laser in, that you have enough room around it to run your cables and do whatever. Don't buy don't look and see exactly how wide your laser is, and you got like a a half an inch past that and thinking that's okay. You want to, have a couple inches on either side, kind of like how this one does. And that should fit most lasers, but I want to make sure that you pay attention to size. That is really important on this. Make sure that you have some sort of exhaust fan or something to put onto it. But other than that, yeah, I guess it's exactly what you would think it is. It's a good case. It is expensive compared to a lot of other cases, but it's because it's like all acrylic, and you can see from any side you want what's going on, and that really is nice. You're not going to get that with the other cases, not for any of the lasers that cost less than $1,000. I mean, because this acrylic, this is thick stuff and it's expensive. Look at the link down below. Just measure your machine, look at it, and decide, hey, is this the right one for you? Okay, I mean, there's really not a lot to say about it. It's a good enclosure, and if this is the kind of thing you're looking for, great. As far as the scratch acrylic goes, I showed you a little bit. At the beginning of the video, these things, I'll show some closer up pictures. But I think that it can really get your mind going. This scratch metallic. They have a silver and this copper. I really like this copper. So it'll get some of the juices flowing for some of you guys, and you'll think, oh, I could do this. But the black, wow. It just has that really old school antique look to it that I've never seen with anything else. I'm trying to use this same picture for all of my engraves so that I can literally kind of see the difference, because this particular file, and I'm not doing it justice, is so detailed in so many different ways that I really feel like it's going to be a good one to measure, what the differences are. But I think that came out really nice. In fact, I want to do a bigger one once I kind of figure it all out a little better. But I think, they came out really nice. So that's something to take a look at from GreatCarve as well. Again, link down below. You can check it all out. You can check out the scratch leather and the scratch acrylic and the laser shield. Wow, I take a look at it. Stuff ain't cheap. Well, I guess acrylic is not cheap. But here's the black and white here. And that that can look really nice. So anyhow, take a look at that. And it's just a quick video on this, but I think, it's definitely going to give you something to think about. And I will see you in the next one. Love you all.